Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hello my students to lesson number 2. This is part number 2. Reading Identifying topic sentences. Let's do this task. While you read, look at the text on page number 67. Read the first sentence of each paragraph. Now we don't want to read just the first one. First of all, we want to read the whole text. So draw attention to me, my dear students. Fair play. Here we have question mark. The title here is question. Fair play. Yeah. I am starting reading. Given the choice of being a football player, spectator, or a referee, how many people would choose to be a referee? In Tunisia, referees have been chased off the pitch by the crowd. In Zimbabwe, a referee was almost stoned to death. And in Colombia, referees have been shot by spectators. Even if spectators are peaceful, they can make the referee's job difficult. 1922 World Cup, a senior Kuwaiti official walked onto the pitch, accused the referee of being unfair, and tried to take over his job. A referee once said, "People have offered to pay me if I help their team. And people have threatened to hurt me if I don't. It's part of the job." Sometimes players try to trick the referee. In the 1991 European Cup, the Italian team AC Milan were losing 1-0 when a light above the pitch broke. It was 3 minutes before the end of the game. The Italians refused to continue the game, claiming that there was not enough light. This was not true. They just wanted to play the game again another day. The referee realized that this and ordered them to finish the game, which they lost. One of the most famous tricks happened during a game in South America. It involved two top teams from Argentina, Estudiantes and Vélez. By halftime, neither team had scored, but during halftime, 4 loud explosions were heard in the Vélez team's dressing room. The Vélez manager came out and announced that someone had thrown 4 fireworks in through the dressing room windows. He said that some of his players were injured, and he insisted that his team could not play the second half. He argued that the match should be given to them. If this happened, Vélez would win the league title. The referee asked to see the injured players, but the Vélez manager refused. The Vélez team were just going to leave when the doctor arrived and insisted on seeing the players. One player claimed he couldn't hear anything because of the loud explosion. However, he could answer the doctor's question without difficulty. The other players were fine. The police later informed the Argentinian Football Association that the dressing room windows had been opened from inside. In the end, the AFA decided that Vélez had probably tried to cheat and the game should be finished another day. It was and Estudiantes 1120. Now, after reading this text, we can do the tasks. Number B, cover the text in pairs. Answer the questions. Answer the question. What is the text about? And the text contains some true stories. Where is the longest story in the text? First of all, what's the text about? The text talks about referees and cheating in football. And the last three paragraphs are the longest. So the text contains some true stories. Where is the longest story? The longest one happens in the last three paragraphs. Now let's move to our workbook. Practice number A. Read the first four paragraphs of the text on the course book, page number 67. Complete these sentences. According to the text, the most dangerous country for referees is what? Yeah. Number 2. The official walked onto the pitch because he thought the referee was. Number 3. Sometimes people say they will so and so, we have a space, the referee if they or if their team wins. Number 4, the Italians said they could not space well enough. And finally, number 5, the Italians space the game. Let's do this exercise and I want to show you the answers. Number 1, according to the text, the most dangerous country for referees is Colombia. 2, the official walked onto the pitch because they thought the referee was being unfair. 3, sometimes people say they will pay the referee if their team wins. And number 4, the Italians said they couldn't see well enough. And finally, number 5, the Italians won the game. Number B, read the rest of the text, then answer the questions with the partner or with a partner. What was the score at halftime? According to the manager of the Villas team, how were his players injured? 3, why was this an important match? 4, who saw the players? 5, did the doctor find any injuries? Number 6, why didn't the AFA give the match to Villas? Here are the answers. What was the score at half time? The score was 0-0 all. 2, according to the manager of the Villas team, how were his players injured? He said they were injured by fireworks thrown through the dressing room window. 3, why was this an important match? It was an important match because the team that won this match would win the league title. Number 4, who saw the players? The doctor saw them. Did the doctor find any injuries? No. The doctor didn't find any injuries. Why didn't the AFA give the match to Villas? Because Villas had probably tried to cheat. Now, practice number C. Look at the verbs from 1 to 11 in the left-hand column. What do they all have in common? We have verb and meaning. Accuse, offer, threaten, refuse, claim, order, announce, insist, argue, ask, and inform. And in the right we have some explanation or explaining these verbs. A. Say you are willing to do something for someone. B. Give firm instructions. C. Give reasons for what you say. Say firmly what something must be done. Give information. Say you will do something bad. Say firmly you don't want to do something. Say you would like to do something. Say that someone has done something bad. And finally, the last two, say something is true and say in public. Let's see the answers here. They all share the meaning of speak or say something. Here we want to match them. Number one, we can match it with I. Accuse means to say that someone has done something bad. Offer, say you are willing to do something for someone. Threaten, say you will do something bad. Refuse, say firmly you don't want to do something. Claim, say something is true. Order, give firm instructions. Announce, say in public. Insist, say firmly that something must be done. Argue, give reasons for what you say. Ask, say you would like to do something. And inform. Inform means give information. Now at reaching this point, my dear students, we can conclude and end up this lesson number 2. So I want to say to everybody of you goodbye.